Okay, good morning, folks. I'm in the lobby of my building right now, so I'm gonna keep the volume down a little, but I goofed a lot, very badly. So, what did I do? Well, I was editing the first part of season 3 for my waterfront series. I had a lot of fun making that episode, by the way. And so the rendering was finished, the episode was finished. I was very happy with it. And I went to go clear out the raw files, the raw normal speed files that were recorded, like I usually do, because what happens is when I finish the time lapse, I'll take the raw files, the regular speed files, and then delete them because those are taking up 10, 15 gigabytes a piece. And the finished product is only about 100, 200 megabytes. So I'm like, I really don't need those files now that the recording's done. So I delete them. But what had happened this time was I accidentally had selected my videos folder too, where I keep all my videos, all the ones that are done, all in one place are in that one folder. And I accidentally had selected that folder when I went to go delete the project files. And I accidentally deleted all the footage that I had. And you could say, oh, well, just go into the recycling bin. It should be there. Nope. The problem was there was too much footage to delete that it couldn't put it in the recycling bin. You know, I found it fishy that I got a message saying items are too big. Delete permanently instead of moving to the recycle bin. And I found that as odd, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I was like, you know what? This is a lot of footage I'm dealing with, so maybe, whatever. So I just went for it anyway. And then about an hour or two later, I'm like, you know what? Let me rewatch that segment that I did. Because there was a point in the video where I really did some nice editing. I got the music that I was working with to line up very nicely with a certain part of the video. Um, and then I looked for it. I went into my files and I was like, wait a second. Where's my videos folder? So I start looking around, and then a couple minutes later, I finally decide to tell myself, you idiot, you accidentally deleted your entire set of videos. And that was hard, and it was like, I screwed up very, very badly on that one. Because here's the thing, I was sort of asking for it, because those were the only copies of those videos that existed. So it was like, crap. But you know what? You learn from your mistakes, and I, I, I hope that there was a way I could get all that footage back, but there wasn't. Credits to YouTube user JK18 for that one. He suggested a software called Recuva, or however you pronounce it, but the problem was it was like 70 something dollars, and I'm like, you know what? I can just rebuild my collection of videos pretty easily. The only big loss in the bunch was two big videos that I had worked on. I'm not going to say what they are because I do have plans to re-record them, and I will mention when I do post the re-records, however long that's going to be from now, because those things aren't due to be re-recorded until a long time. I will mention that those are the re-records. It was those two videos, and then the second half of season 2 of my waterfront series, which I'll talk about that in a second, and then just a couple of storytime videos. I had 5 lined up on hand, and those are gone, but those are like the least big loss out of the bunch because those are actually pretty easy to record. So, as far as the waterfront series goes, that is actually going to be put on hold. I have 2 episodes that I want to. Sorry, there was a hair on my nose there. A moon hair, actually. Yes, they follow me everywhere. I have 2 episodes that I want to that I have ready. One is a waterfront special, and the other is just a standard time lapse. Those are the only 2 I actually have that I figured I could post. But after that, I'm actually going to be putting this series on hold until the beginning of October, which is when I scheduled season 3 to start. I sort of did the numbers in my head once I finished season 2, and it came out that I could start season 3 in October. Probably going to be the first week. I don't know the details of that yet, but season 3 is going to start in October. But until then, the Waterfront series is mostly on hold. Other videos will continue as normal. My TransitingNJ series is going on as usual. There's flies in this area. Sorry if I keep getting distracted by them. But the TransitingNJ series is still on. I have a new episode coming tomorrow, the day after you see this video. And that series will continue for a while. Something special is going to happen with that series. I'll announce what it is at a later date when I feel like this next project I have working on is ready, because I sort of have everything lining up right. It's just the fact that I lost tons of footage. But as far as those series are concerned, the whole dynamic of them is going to be played out very nicely. But so yeah, just to give you a little update on what's been happening, I learned from my mistake. Don't worry. From now on, my new system is I'm going to keep the finished files in one area, and I'm going to have 2 copies of them on separate ends of the computer, and I'm going to back them up to an external drive that I have, and I'm also going to keep the unfinished raw files for not just my time lapses, but any project that I do. They're all going to be in a separate folder, so when I delete those, it's not going to interfere with anything else. The only thing that I wish had been deleted was the washing machine videos. Those were not backed up. Those were just transferred out of my computer because I did not want them there. They're the only thing that were spared oblivion. And I'm pretty sad by that because I just want the footage gone. I just want any reason. I'm not going to intentionally delete 50-something gigabytes of footage, but if they were gone forever, I'd be a pretty happy man. Just saying. So that's going to wrap up this whole rigmarole of a mess. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you back on the light rail tomorrow.